Riley Serola coming at you with a new food review. Today, I'm in Soho, and I'm going to be showcasing a place called Cookhouse Joe's right here on Berwick Street. Stay tuned, because at the end of this episode, I'm going to let you know whether to give this place a hit or a miss. Boom. Welcome, my fellow Serolians. So today I'm at Cookhouse Joe in Soho, just off Oxford Street. I've come here because they're famous for their rotisserie chicken. Didn't take long for my meal to arrive, so here we've got the rotisserie chicken with the Cookhouse Joe's chili sauce, cucumber and mint yogurt dressing. We also got a lime and ginger iced tea. Let's not waste time. Let's give it a little sample. Very refreshing. We have some falafel. We have some flatbread with grilled halloumi. Nearly forgot what it was called. Grilled halloumi, and it looks like a garnish of cucumbers. And last but not least, we have some hummus here with some more flatbread pita. I'm gonna sample the hummus with the flatbread. It's really good. The hummus is very fresh and the bread is very warm as well. Let's try the grilled halloumi. Got a nice brown color to it. Just looking really, really juicy right now. It's delicious. It's weird. Grilled halloumi, it's not meat, but almost feels like I'm having meat. Very meaty. Some more flatbread. Try some more of this hummus. So what I really like about Cookhouse Joe, the menu is very, very simple. Literally, it's just a rotisserie chicken and their burgers. What makes this joint Lebanese is obviously their sides. You've got choices of tabbouleh, fattoush, hummus, grilled halloumi, even falafels. Anyway, I've wasted a lot of time. Let's try this rotisserie chicken. Let's see if it's really, really worth it. You can see it's garnished with a lemon, which I'm gonna squeeze on like so. Let's give it a verdict. See all that steam oozing out of that chicken. It's piping hot. You can tell they're in for a treat. It's not served lukewarm at all. So I think for my first bite, I'm gonna do it without any of those dips. Wow. That's got a lot of flavor. This chicken is not dry, it's very, very moist. The skin is slightly crispy, absolutely delicious. And they haven't dressed it in any nonsense. This is the natural flavors coming out of the chicken. Literally, I believe that they probably just seasoned it with salt and maybe pepper. They haven't put any sort of marinade on this, but it tastes so good that it's cooked very, very well. Honestly, this is definitely better than Nando's. Let's try one of these sauces. This is the chili sauce, the Joe's chili sauce. That's good. Chili sauce has a very mild kick to it. It's quite zesty as well. It's got a bit of, I think, lemon and lime in there. Ooh, it's really, really good. Try the cucumber, mint and yogurt. Oh, that's really good as well. Definitely works well with the chicken. Halfway into this meal, got nothing to really complain about. Almost forgot. I haven't even touched these falafels. Probably cold now. Surprisingly, they're still warm. They're not greasy. Got a lot of flavor in there. Guys, this spot is really good. Everything that we've ordered on this menu has been a thumbs up. The grilled halloumi, the hummus, the rotisserie chicken, it's really good. I can tell that they've really just seasoned it with salt, maybe a bit of olive oil, but it's really good, really juicy. I mean, it's hard in London to find a chicken spot where the chicken is not dry. They have not butchered this meat. They've cooked it very, very well. As far as I'm concerned, I feel that Cookhouse Joe's do some excellent quality rotisserie chicken due to the fact that the chicken was very juicy, very moist. I feel like it was quite flavoursome, especially because of that crispy skin. It was lightly crispy, just enough. The missus, she would disagree. She would say that the chicken was lacking seasoning. Now, for me, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, and I wouldn't say it was lacking seasoning. I would just say that they were quite light with the seasoning. What you need to understand is that Cookhouse Joe's, they deliver some good quality chicken that's well prepared. And I think it's quite refreshing that you can get a piece of chicken that isn't quite heavy with the seasoning. Let's face it, a lot of establishments do go heavy with the seasoning to the point that you lose a true flavor of that chicken. So going to a place where they are light on the seasoning and yet the chicken still comes out really good, crispy on the outside, moist on the inside, lots of flavor, juices. I think that's a USP because let's face it, most places that go light on the seasoning are bland. I think this is a really good space. I especially liked the starters. I would say their starters is their stronger point, and it did help me enjoy the chicken a lot more. The only starter I would say wasn't so great was the falafel. I would say it's quite mediocre. But on a whole, good space, and I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Food literally flew out of the kitchen because before I was even ready to start shooting, everything was set on the table. The starters, the mains, the drinks. The staff, they were very attentive, but I would have been really alarmed if they weren't because the dining space was really small. One of my pet peeves is when I'm trying to get the waiter, I'm trying to summon the waiter, get their attention so that I can settle the bill. They come with the bill, I'm ready to pay, and then they disappear again. That wasn't the case at this space. Settling the bill was a breeze. So on a whole, I'm gonna say customer service was really good. I wouldn't say it was first class service. So on that basis, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. As I mentioned previously, the dining space is quite cramped. It's a tight space in there. They do have another space. I can't remember if it was upstairs or downstairs, but they do have another space. I didn't get to actually see it, unfortunately. But the main space is really cramped. Seats are really close together and you feel like you're rubbing elbows with your neighbor. So I'm not really a big fan of something like that. So yeah, as a whole, the space, not the best. It's quite loud and dark in there. So I'm gonna give ambience a 2.5 out of 5. The space wasn't grimy, but at the same time, it could have done with a little sprucing up. I did have a look in the kitchen. There were no alarm bells, but at the same time, if I'm honest, it could have been better kept. So on that basis, I'm gonna give it an average score of 3 out of 5. Total bill was £36. Now, based on what we got, I would say it's an average value. We didn't even get a whole chicken between ourselves. I got a half chicken, the missus got a quarter chicken. We shared 3 starters and 2 drinks. So definitely could be cheaper. However, still great food and we left this space very satisfied. So on that basis, I'm going to give a value of 3.5 out of 5. And I will definitely give this space a hit because the rotisserie chicken, it's different. Like you need to experience it, really, you do. So that's gonna be the end of my review. If you like the video, you know what to do. Give it a like, comment below, share the video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because if you don't, you won't see my videos that come out every single week. So, till next time, peace. Bwah!